Hey guys, Jason here. This is my 1990 Jeep Cherokee XJ. Used to be my daily driver for about 6 years until I got a newer truck. This is going to be getting me back into the off-roading scene. I used to off-road this a little bit when it was my daily driver, but I couldn't really do what I wanted to. But anyhow, my friends has talked me back into trying to get back into the off-road community, and you know what, I kind of enjoy doing that stuff. So this is going to be a project. I know it's going to be a project because it does have a lot of issues, mostly body rust wise. These Cherokees wasn't known for having clean bodies after so many years, but it's to be expected. I know it's got some rust and spots. So this video is probably going to be several series. We're going to try to tackle the rust best I can before we do any kind of upgrades. I know it's going to need a lot of sheet metal inside, like under the carpet. That's what we're going to do today. We're going to peel some carpet up and see what kind of rust we got. I know we're going to have probably quite a bit, so hopefully I can find some floor pans and cut out all the bad and try to weld in some new stuff. It definitely needs it, but yeah, let's try to get this XJ project started, see where we end up today. Hang tight. Okay, so I have started. This carpet's horrible anyways. This has usually been used for a hunting vehicle and having old tools and parts in it, so the carpet's pretty much shot. I probably won't go back with carpet after I get everything replaced that I want to get replaced. So I just started working on the carpet, and as to my suspicion, I knew pretty much what was going to be underneath this by feeling how soft some areas were. But it's pretty rough. I mean, we got holes here. You can actually see the tire right there, and I don't know how far back that goes. I don't know how far the new patch panels go, but we're probably gonna have to cut out all this. Let's go over to this side. I'm actually surprised the filler neck's in good shape. I wish the rest of it was like that, but as you can see, we got a hole here, plenty of rot right here by the wheel well, and I haven't yet to get the carpet up any further than this. But yeah, we'll have to cut out all this, and hopefully if I get a new pan back here, it'll cover most of this. I know I'm probably have to add in some more, but I'm gonna finish doing this carpet and we'll give you an update here shortly. All right, guys, got the carpet out, the back part of it. It looks worse than what it is. I mean, it really is dirty from all the rust, but the only really bad spots I see is right here up along this fender well, which thankfully there's probably enough meat left there. I can probably grind down and weld some more metal too. And then over here, I'll have to probably get underneath it and see what's going on. The rest of the floor pan don't look too bad. I'm kind of in a bind from looking online. There's really not many options for this pan, and so I don't know what to just further inspect the situation here. And I only did the back half right now. I'll probably just get this cleaned up because I got to go back to work here in a little bit. I may jump into the midsection right there. Just depends on how fast it takes me to get this cleaned up here. We'll get a shop vac in here and suck all this rust out and get all these big chunks out of here. Yeah, other than that, the fender wells actually look pretty good. They look like a new Jeep almost. What I really want to do is get this sheet metal problem took care of the best I can. I mean, it's going to be more of an old beater, but hunting vehicle, a little overlanding, you know, nothing daily driven. So I'm not really particular or going to be real particular about how it turns out. I mean, I want it to look decent, but I mean, we got to get this structural part here took care of and back up to par, so I don't have to worry about me falling through it if I'm back here. I had a Geo Tracker one time and it was way worse than this, and it actually turned out pretty good. I was probably 18 at the time when I had that, and we had some sheet metal and some self-riveting screws and some weather seal, like windshield sealer, and we made it work. And actually it worked out pretty good. It wasn't the prettiest thing underneath, but you know, who cares, we're not underneath it. But we're not going to do that to this. We put in a couple self tappers in the ridges, but as far as like sheet metal and the whole thing with self rivet screws or self tapping screws, I'm not going to do that. But what I want to do is get this took care of and probably Raptor line it or Rhino line or whatever I can get a deal on. And then maybe put sound deadening material back on it, because I know these Jeeps get super hot, especially up front around the transmission. And we just want to not roast to death. It does have AC. It's surprising, actually, about a year ago I replaced all the air conditioner in this thing. Yeah, that was a lot of money and a lot of time. But anyhow, yeah, we're going to do like the Raptor liner after this is took care of. Then we're going to do like some sound dead material, and then I'm probably not going back with carpet, because carpet, just, you see what carpet does to them, they rust them. We'll probably get like some kind of rubber mat like you see in work trucks or whatever, something that you can wash out and clean real easy. I don't really plan on sinking this thing up in deep water, but if it does happen, we'll be able to get it cleaned out and dried out easy. All right, I'm going to get the shop vac and start sucking out all these rust particles and see what we got, see if we can clean it up a little bit. All right, guys, I got the back portion vacuumed out, the panels removed. Actually, I just went ahead and cut the seat belts because nobody rides back here anyways, and plus they was like fraying out real bad. So if I ever want to replace those, I will, but I probably won't. So what it looks like, the front part up here seems to be pretty solid. Just a little bit of rust, but the looks of this over here and back here is ate out completely. And there's a little hole down in the fender well, so we'll have to do some welding there. Yeah, it's gonna be a project. I know there's a couple of spots up in the, like one spot in the middle. I haven't pulled this side of the left side of the carpet out yet, and I know there's a spot up near the driver's side footwell. Hopefully it won't be too bad. I figured the back's gonna be the worst because it's, for some reason, I've had a leak back here, and I thought I might have fixed it with some new weather stripping, but it don't really leak back here too much. But I can see where the water's coming in that now, because it's probably coming up through the bottom. But other than that, I may work a little longer here, get this middle section out and see what else we got, clean it up with the vacuum, and probably call it a day for now, and we'll see what happens. All right, guys, I got this side cleaned out. There's a little bit of daylight coming through here. Yeah, this passenger side pan's pretty rough. Driver side ain't too bad. There's no holes, and this is like a little surface rust. But I'm gonna get this stuff right here cleaned out and put in a box and go from there. That's probably gonna be it for this video. Next video, we'll get the seat and center console out and get the front part of the carpet out and see what goes on from there. Yeah, it's pretty disheartening to see all this rust, but you know, it's a 33-year-old vehicle that's lived in West Virginia probably most of its life, or in the surrounding area. I don't know how many owners has owned this Jeep, but the last owner didn't really take care of it too much and had a lot of mechanical issues and steering issues, but I got it took care of. But now we're tackling the body somewhat, but we'll catch you on the next video. We'll see you.